church. It was funny. It was very funny because it was a big church. My husband was the head of his department, and you know that kind of head of the department that everybody was really looking forward to. Bring the yawo, where is the bride, where is the wife, and get into the church. Everybody was just coming out, oh yawo, and I was just feeling like a stranger. I mean, a complete stranger, total stranger in the midst of many people, and I was lost. It was not really funny. Then getting into the church, I was not used to the atmosphere. I was not used to the church, like as a whole. I was not used to the church, their way of doing things, the service, the songs. So you see that song part. Story for another day. It was not funny. I was not used to their songs and all. And a random person would just meet me and greet me. Oh, you are the bride. You are the yawo. Let me just use the word. Yawo, you are welcome. And I would just be looking, especially when my husband was not there with me. It was really not fun. Guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name has not changed. It's still Tosin Oteyolanu. I film about family, faith and lifestyle all the way from Abuja, Nigeria. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share our videos. Today, as you can see, I have a totally new face. Alright guys, I have a fellow YouTuber like myself in the house. So please, let's give it up for Ife.
Thank you.
Yes, it's good to have you.
Yeah.
She's also a YouTuber, so please check out our YouTube, which is
Ife Oluwabamishai.
Yes, please. So guys, we are helping ourselves here. Alright guys, so today I'm sure you can, if you've not seen the thumbnail and the topic, I'm just click out of love. Maybe because you saw our thumbnail, like what are these people doing? Today we are going to be talking about the adjustments brides go through and how they go through that transition of moving to a new location in terms of church, environment, and everything. Really, basically, especially if you are new in that city. So if, for example, you move from Anambra to Akwa Ibom,
Just like that.
just like that, or you move from the west to the north, seeing wives or young wives that move newly to Abuja, and I can smell that transition, that trying to adjust to church, trying to adjust totally new environment. And for you moved from Abuja
to Lagos.
We
I
love you,
crossed
Lagos
many
people.
and not many
Many seas and mountains and farmlands to Lagos. And I personally want to know what the experience is like, because you are still there. Because I know someone, a friend of mine, that moved from Lagos to Abuja, and after 5 years she still to come to say, Tosin, where can I buy this? Tosin, where can I buy? Well, that transition is not easy. So how was it like for you?
The transition was actually not easy, I'm not going to lie. In fact, maybe because I'm a very emotional person, there were 1 or 2 times I sat down and I would just cry like, if I would say you market, like, why didn't you just wait upon the Lord? Probably the Lord will bring someone who resides in Abuja and you won't have to go through the stress of relocating from Abuja to
a quiet city.
A quiet crowd. I used to say I love crowd until I got to Lagos. I realized I actually didn't like crowd. I didn't like crowd because when I got to Lagos, the crowd, the way the buses move in Lagos, it is different. I don't know where they brought those drivers from.
Excuse me, I'm a Lagosian.
I know, but you have to be real here. One driver is shouting, raining some curses over here. Another one at the other end is giving it to serious gas boost. And initially, when I just got to Lagos, I used to I'll be fidgeting when we're in the bus, and my husband had to hold my hands on several occasions. When we're in the bus, he would hold my hand so that I will not be shaking. I won't be able to talk. I won't even talk. I won't hold any conversation till we get to wherever we are going to, because I'm just scared of the way they are. I'm just shocked. It was not easy actually. It was not easy at all.
Wow.
Okay, so how did you find your way around markets? Markets. Let me start because I love markets. So how did you find your way around markets?
Okay, for markets, kudos to my husband. Actually, he has really been very helpful in the whole process of getting used to the new environment. So he was the one who introduced me to the markets in the neighborhood and took me to one or two markets. The other markets I found out myself because obviously how many markets
You know, if
we didn't know. So he only took me to like 2 markets, and the other places I had to find out by myself. I asked neighbors sometimes, and sometimes too I asked 1 or 2 persons in the church, like, oh, where can I get this person? And many times I went to Google. Thank God for Nakarada. Seriously.
All right. So, also in terms of neighbors, how was it for you? Your neighbors.
That is actually a very interesting area that I think I am still learning to get used to. You see, in Abuja, people mind their business.
Yeah. I know where you are going to.
But in Lagos,
your house is house.
It's our house. You know the funniest part is you are going there, they're expecting you to tell them where you are going to.
Yes,
no, I don't understand. Like,
no, but you have to.
You see, there was someone in my compound. Let me not just someone in my compound told me that she was offended that we went for the weekend and we didn't even tell them where we were going to.
Why wouldn't you tell them? No, but I think if there's something we need to learn as Abuja people, we need to learn that community life. I'm not Lagos people can be like we know ourselves. I know Lagosians can be very, sometimes some people might step their boundaries, but I think it's important that we need to learn it.
Oh, that was a little challenging for me.
For you.
Getting to, I'm a very, stay in your house kind of person. But this one, someone is just coming to knock your door to say, I've not seen you outside since morning. I mean, what am I coming outside to do? What business do I have outside? I don't understand.
Yeah.
And they were holding a party in the compound and they were expecting me to come down to cook with them. Anyway, that was one of the major.
Alright, so in terms of church, I've seen especially for maybe if you attend like a very big church where you go to service, nobody knows, it's only workers that know themselves, church members probably don't know themselves. But if you attend like my own church, there's a very family focused, it's like Lagos in Abuja. That's how my church here is like this. So when you have seen, but I've also seen brides when they come to church, how they almost want to crawl back inside their chair. Like see them, because once they see you, they say, you are this person's wife. Oh yeah, you know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They already just want you to blend. And if you are someone like me, they always want to be sure who I'm relating with. I want to at least have an idea. I have an idea of who you are, what I can tolerate from you. Let me be sure, For those kind of people, I know it's going to be difficult for them, where people just expect you to just flow, So, what are some of the things that helped you? You've narrated your story already, how it was for you, but what are some of the tips that help you? Maybe there's someone watching to say, I am going through this right now and I can't deal with it. For me, I went back to the church when I just came back to my Abuja church, so I can't relate, But what were some of the things that helped you through that phase of, okay, I have to accept in terms of church? If, for example, you are leaving a Pentecostal church or a Methodist church, that transition is a wow. If you are leaving maybe a Methodist where it's only hymn, they are singing there, then you now move to church, there is special number they are using as praise and worship. All of those transitions, of if you are like in my church where they welcome you into women's ministry or the women's fellowship, things like that. how were you able to cope? What were some of the things that you did that helped you?
Okay, the first thing I did that helped me was I accepted it. Oh, this is the new life. So I don't have an option. It is one of those things that come with yes, I do. So I just had to accept it, and I allowed that to settle in my mind that this is the new life. So whatever it's going to take to adapt to the new life, I am ready and willing to go through the process. So that really helped me a lot. It helped my mindset. It helps the way I view things, the way I see things. So that allowed me to, it gave me the opportunity to just allow some of these things, even some of those things that normally probably I wouldn't accept. Yes, I wouldn't have accepted. That mindset allowed me to just take them in and know, okay, this is the new norm. So I just have to accept it. Then another thing that helped me was I also gave myself to learning these new things, learning how this new environment works, learning how this new church does their things. For instance, when I got to my husband's church, I had to start all this, this foundational kind of thing all over.
This thing you said caused problem.
Wow.
I will not call the person's name. It caused a lot of problem because she was like almost a pastor
in a former church.
Where she's coming from. You know, say she come and start beginning of.
I think that's close to the story. You know, when you've done Bible school, you have got to the level where
the last say you come and start from foundation. This we believe. So let's continue.
Yeah, so for me, I had to go through all these foundational classes. Yes, I allowed myself. I just gave myself into
you also
learning.
Shows a level of humility.
Yes.
It also shows it because some people will say no. I'm already this where I'm coming from. I can't start from foundation class.
In my former church, I've done the first level, the second level. I've gone for a 6 months course in the school. Now I'm coming back to start from
and do foundation.
When I go for baptism, I think that you won't believe the man met us on the way. That's my husband and I met us on the way. I was saying, "You are here. You are supposed to be doing baptism." You're supposed to be doing baptism when you are here. But I just give myself
to the body of Christ is one.
Yes, the body of Christ is
that's
one.
important. Giving yourself to
I just gave myself to learning. I had to learn how the church, the environment, even the neighborhood. This is all coming down to cook thing now. People of God, you won't believe it is now a part of me. So the last time they had an event in our compound, I came down willingly, like to help, and so I just
because they'll be there too when it's
exactly. That is just it. When I gave birth to my baby and all, they were all there. They were this family kind of thing, and it was really nice. So I learned all of those things.
Adapting and
yes, I learned how to run after buses too. How to run after buses
on behalf of Lagos people. We are sorry.
I learned these things, and it's been helpful.
That's good. And I know that there's also this new. Yes, it's new because I don't think I ever heard of such things happening. Growing up, for men to actually move to their wife's church, one, or move to the states
where the wife
stays.
Yeah.
And I also want to believe they also have that shock of adapting to that new environment.
Yeah.
So if you're a man like that you move to your wife's church, or you move to the state where your wife is, you are clapping for you.
Yeah. God bless you. We actually need to clap for you.
Your type are rare.
Yeah.
Thumbs up for you because we know most times it's always the women that does that always move.
And I think we women deserve a shout out.
Yes, and shout out for all you people that left your parents, you left the states, you left the church. People of God,
shout out.
I can't imagine. Now that when I was thinking about this topic, I'm like, I can't even imagine it. If, for example, my husband now says his family church, they are going to.
What will you do?
But the truth is, I will adapt.
Yes.
And also for women that are yet to adapt, it says something that you're not taking your husband. Oh, Tigba, I don't have to speak the English. You have not back up on top on. You have not. You need to. We need to get to that point where we need to embrace everything that comes with the package.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to learn to embrace
everything.
Even if it might change. It might change, you know. The truth is, we need wisdom, either as men or as women, to run our homes. So if it means you going to that church and say, God, help me. And say, God, I don't know I'm going to cope, but help me. Like, you know, when I was just thinking, I said, maybe probably if I even now end up, my husband say, okay, we are going to my family church. Not I give them 3 years max, no, I the reverend Mrs. You know, but you know, it just shows a level of humility to say, God, I am bringing myself to you to say, oh yeah, oh, as you want it to be. This is it. Because aside from even that, there are so many things in marriage that you will say, whoa, holy wow. I put it at your feet, you know. So church shouldn't be an issue.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be an issue.
Then I think women or men, or as the case may be, who are in this category shouldn't be hard on themselves. See, you are not the first person going through that process, and you won't be the last. Several people have actually relocated. Several people have changed churches because of marriage, and they are doing well. So
they are doing well.
Just
so as you were just talking now, something I say, if you were relocating to Canada, are you going to have a problem with any of the church?
No,
my sister. You will take it all attention. If you move to UK now, you will not have a problem. Even if it is Catholic church, if you are a Pentecostal person, even if it's Catholic, we will go to the Catholic.
When we get there, we'll be playing messages.
We'll be playing. Your head is dear. Your head is dear. So yes, I know someone. Just like I said, I know someone that she's still not okay with the church that they go as a family. As you said, message relationship. It's message that can do it. When you go for your family, your normal church, come home and water yourself.
You know, this new generation, that this new kind of world that you can replay service.
Yes.
So that church you want to attend, when you get home,
attend it.
Play it again. You will attend the service from start to finish.
Yeah, I think really. So I don't think it should be an issue any longer.
Yes.
And if for any reason you're a very attached and emotional person, you know, you're so attached, you're so emotional about it, talk to God.
Yes.
Really, you'll be shocked.
Yes.
As in, I'm beginning to realize how God is so interested in the most minute thing. Talk to God and say, God, how should you sure she's not Bamilaram, you know? And somehow you just see that God will bring people like minds. That was how I now, you know, got people like minds, young wives like myself, that we can share experiences, we can talk about what is happening, you know, that kind of thing. And it makes church interesting. It makes church. It even make you look forward to going to church. Even if you don't remember what pastor will preach. There are some days like that I don't even remember what pastor will preach. But that fellowship of having people that care around. So for anyone who is watching and they are just like, you guys just set my heart like, please don't now say you're not going to your husband's church again. I personally don't encourage couples going to different churches. So it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Drink from the same well, so that it also brings conversations when you go home, and it also just, you can share things like you know,
you operate on the same frequency.
Yes.
So it
really just helps, you know.
There can be an extension of what pastor said in church today. You have something to talk about. Yes, you have something to pray about. You know, it really helps.
Yes. So don't say you're not going to church. Don't say you are going to another church. It doesn't gel data. You know, the two are become. So just, it's not easy. And you know, recently I've been questioning God a lot. Like, why is it the women? that always have to bear the brunt of everything in marriage.
That
But
is
you
how
know
you're
what?
specially blessed.
I was always like God because of the platforms I'm exposed to and the kind of things people come to tell me, oh this, and you find out that oh yes, the women, yes, they may have their faults, but I think it's easier for women to admit their wrongs. In my opinion, it's more difficult for guys to admit their wrongs.
Yeah.
Maybe because of ego, I totally understand. But you know, at the end of the day, it's always the women that always have to calm down. You know, and it really got me bothered. I'm like, God, why? You know, although at the end, just a bit of feminism is beginning to enter, you know, but also, you know, the Holy Spirit was just trying to tell me that God has given us that power.
Yes.
We have so much strength. We are not channeling it well. There's so much strength we have as women that
Yes.
we need to learn. We have strength, but we need to channel it in another way, in another frequency. Now bring high tension.
Abi.
There's a way to channel the thing that will stabilize, you know, and that's the place of wisdom. You'll be shocked that you will be following your husband and he knows that you're not happy about it.
Yeah.
And one day you'll just be like, let's go to another church. What church do you want to go to? It's really you.
Yes.
So you're not alone.
You're not alone.
And if you are getting married too, and you also it's a burden in your heart to say, oh God, how am I going to? How am I going to? Strength is available.
It is available.
It
It was once a burden for me too, and in fact, the only reason why I cried on my wedding day was when my mom was telling me bye bye, and it dawned on me that I can't come to see her next weekend because I am traveling out of Abuja, and I was like, hey, my mommy. Then I saw my dad and I was like, my daddy.
So thank you, Ife, for honoring our invites.
Of course, always.
So thank you guys. You can also go to our YouTube channel and watch a video, subscribe. That is the most important. Subscribe and share. So if you are watching this video
And you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for, Bongo?
are you an enemy?
Abi?
Why?
Just subscribe now. Don't, as you're watching, just
Don't
subscribe.
look pink.
It doesn't bite.
It doesn't bite. As in, it doesn't bite. So guys, thank you once again for watching. If you watch to the end, you have tried. Kudos to you. So guys, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you in our next video.